How is everybody doing today? I hope amazing as always. If you are a coffee lover, give me a few minutes of your time because I am bringing you something that's better than your average coffee that you get at Starbucks, Tim Hortons, wherever you go to get your coffee. And this is a game changer. You can do this right at home. Have you ever heard of Dalgona coffee, also known as the whipped coffee? If so, leave me a little coffee emoji down in the comments to let me know you've heard of this before. This is going to be a little different though, because I'm going to show you how to make it the traditional way and also the keto friendly version for all the people that's trying to start this keto diet, or you already started it and you just trying to get some different ideas of keeping, everything fresh and exciting for you. If you are new to my channel, my name is Jessica, and this channel is all about my take on life, cooking, and helping others. If you've already been a part of the family, your support is so much appreciated. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you will always be notified when I post a new video. And if you find this video helpful, please hit that like button. And as always, all the ingredients will be listed below. So let's get right into this. So you guys, we're going to start off with 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. You need to use instant coffee. That's just it. Use the instant coffee. Next, you're going to add sugar. I should have used powdered sugar, and I will explain why later. Granulated sugar is more of a wet consistency when we try to whip this together, but you will be using 2 tablespoons of either granulated or powdered. I'm telling you now, powdered sugar will be better. And we're going to add 2 tablespoons of hot water to this. After we add the water, we are going to get our hand mixer and we're going to mix this until it gets to a whipped consistency, like whipped cream. This bowl was a little bit too big, and you will see that I'm whipping and it's still staying liquid, mostly because I use granulated sugar and not because of the powdered sugar. But you will see here in a little bit I had to tilt the bowl just so the liquid can be more concentrated together and not so spread out, because the bowl is too big, and it took a little bit, but I got it to whip. And I actually liked the granulated sugar because it was a little bit more creamy and not as stiff as powdered sugar. But I will show you the difference later on when I use the swerve for the keto version. That's going to be a little bit stiffer, and you can judge like if you want to use powdered form of sugar or sweetener or granulated, because the swerve sugar replacement also come in a granulated form. So now we're just going to assemble our coffee. When I tell you this is the easiest thing to make, I am not lying. You're going to pour your milk into your cup with ice in it, and you're going to put that whipped coffee right on top, and it's going to be amazing. This is so giving me creamy peanut butter vibes. This is like a silk velvety type of consistency, and it is so good. I was pleasantly surprised when I first came across this recipe, and even more surprised when I tasted it. And you just have to try it. Just try it. And if you don't like it, I want you to come back and let me know in the comments below. So this is the traditional way to make the Dalgona coffee, or they call it the whipped coffee. So I use 2% milk. You can use any kind of milk you want to. But yeah, this is the traditional way. Milk, instant coffee, and sugar. Just those 3, well, water also, but those 3 ingredients, and you can whip this up at home anytime. So you guys, let me know down in the comments below if This is something you will be willing to try. So now we are going to do the keto version of this amazing whipped coffee. It all starts off the same. You're going to use 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, but this time to make it keto, we're going to use a sugar replacement, and what I'm using is Swerve, and this is powdered. So you can get Swerve and granulated, and you can get it in the, or it's confection. Powder and confection is the same thing form. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of hot water, and then get your hand mixer and start whipping it. Now this time when I'm whipping it with the powdered form of the sugar replacement, you will see how easily it is going to whip right up into that nice frothy thick whip coffee topping. It's not going to take you long, and it's quite a bit thicker than the granulated sugar. And I want to say it's because it's the granulation of the sugar, if granulation is a word. But I know when you put sugar in certain things, it make it a little bit more like liquid form. So I'm thinking if you use powdered sugar, it will whip up just like this. And you can see how quickly this is whipping up. It's getting thicker and thicker, and it's going to be amazing. Now let me add in a little disclaimer here. This Swerve sugar replacement does not leave a crazy aftertaste at all. Okay, so this is going to separate the keto version and the traditional version. With this keto version, you're going to use heavy whipping cream. You're going to fill it up about halfway, and then you're going to add an almond milk to cut that cream. If you don't want to use the almond milk, you are more than welcome to use water, but I wanted to use the almond milk just to cut that cream so it wouldn't be so rich, because this keto version is very, very rich. Now, do you see the consistency of the whipped coffee on this keto version? It is more so like fudge versus the peanut butter, creamy peanut butter consistency with the traditional. And it makes a difference. They're both very, very good. This one is just a little bit more creamier, richer, and a little bit on the thicker side, but they're both so delicious. I would prefer both of them, but since I'm on the keto diet, I would definitely continue making it to the keto way, the keto version. And when you see here me trying to stir it, you know, it all just mixes in so well, and it's just, I don't think I ever want to go back to drinking coffee the same way. This is so delicious, so worth the 5 minutes it takes to whip it up. And me and my husband, we love it. We both love it. So if you like what you see today, please go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell on so you can be notified every time I post a video. So let's talk about which one was my favorite out of the two. And to be honest with you, they tasted exactly the same. Even though the keto version had that sugar replacement, it still tasted absolutely as if I used the regular sugar. The consistency was different. The keto was very thick and rich, and the traditional had like a little lighter type of consistency. But I love them both, and I hope you try them, and I hope you love them as well. And like always, until next time, take care.